What is up, y'all? It's your boy, the Renegade Enigma, doing another video, and in this video, I'm going to give you my predictions for WrestleMania 34. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are on the big one. You know, the biggest stage of them all when it comes to WWE and whatnot. You know, as you may or may not know, it's a co-production team between Raw and Smackdown, and, you know, NXT sometimes has a hand in this. You know, you have some NXT superstars here and there. So yeah, let's get right into it. We're going to start off with the pre-show, which evidently is going to have both Battle Royal matches and 205 Live Cruiserweight titled finals and whatever. So yeah, let's get into that, right? So the Honor the Giant Battle Memorial and whatever, right? It's going to be 30 people in it. As of right now, I don't know everybody who's in it, so I'm just going to throw out there, I think Matt Hardy's going to win it, because, you know, he's been on fire lately, so that's a thing. So, yeah, long story short, your winner of the Under the Giant Memorial Battle Royal is going to be Matt Hardy, in my opinion. Do we actually care who's going to win it? Not really, because whoever wins these don't really get anything, you know what I mean? Now, we're going to go into the Women's Battle Royal, formerly known as the Fabulous Moodah's Battle Royal. Thank God they changed that. But, yeah, my opinion, probably they're gonna give it to Sasha Banks, you know what I mean? Like, she has a storyline with Bailey coming up where they're gonna feud and whatnot, so that's a thing and whatever. Like, I'm basically trying to give it to people who seem to have storylines, you know, like I said, Matt Hardy's gonna win the Under the Giant one because he kind of sort of still has that feud with Bray Wyatt, because Bray Wyatt hasn't showed up, so that's a thing. Unless he does what I think he's going to do later on, you know. But, yeah, Bray Wyatt, Matt Hardy's the only one with a kind of storyline. Like, he's kind of relevant. And so is Sasha Banks. So, your winner of the Women's Battle Royal, Sasha Banks. Next, we have the finals for the 205 Live Cruiserweight title. We have Cedric Alexander going against Mustafa Ali. This one's kind of a hard one. It's kind of like the last show's NXT New Orleans, you know, 6-man ladder match and whatever, which it was hard to choose and whatever. This one's hard to choose too, because both guys seem like they could legit win. But I'm going to have to go with Cedric Alexander and whatever. I have a feeling Mustafa Ali is going to go heel here. And like after Cedric wins, he's going to get frustrated and beat him down, so that's the thing. Look for Cedric Alexander to be your new WWE Cruiserweight Champion. So now we're going to go on to the actual show and whatnot, right? So let's get right into it, right? I'm reading these off of Wikipedia and whatever so I can remember them and whatnot. But I don't think they're going to be in this order for some reason. So they have down as the first match being Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon going against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, if you don't know, are fired from Smackdown Live in the storyline and whatever. So if they win, they get their jobs back and whatever. But if they lose, they're gone forever. So in this one, of course, I'm going to have to go with the returning Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon or whatever. Because it's, you know, basically Daniel Bryan's homecoming. We waited for this for 2 years, so he's not going to lose and whatnot. Unless they have a weird twist where Shane McMahon betrays him, or Daniel Bryan betrays Shane or something like that. Other than that, like, yeah, Daniel Bryan's winning this match. He's probably going to get the fall, too, while you at it. So, that's the thing. Next, we have the intergender tag team match. We have Kurt Angle and debuting Ronda Rousey going against Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. Of course, since Ronda Rousey's debuting, I'm going to have to go with her and Kurt Angle. So, long story short, that's the way that match is going to end. Next way, we have a 3-way tag team match for the SmackDown Live tag team titles. It was rumored to be a ladder match, but that didn't happen, I guess, because the ladder match in NXT and whatever. But we have the Usos, Jimmy and Jay Uso, putting the titles on the line against the New Day, which is Big E, Kofi Kingston, and Xavier Woods. I think this time they're going to go with Big E and Kofi Kingston. And they're going against the Bludgeon Brothers, Harper and Rowan. So, yeah, I think the Bludgeon Brothers are going to win this due to the fact that, you know, they've never had the title since they've been here. And right now, their gimmicks on fire and whatever. People, like, love the Bludgeon Brothers and whatever. Like, It's pretty cool. Better than like their whole white family thing for some reason. Like they seem really crazy and violent with those, what they call them, mallets, sledgehammers, some shit like that. But yeah, like look for the Bludgeon Brothers to win the tag team titles here. And speaking of tag team titles, we have the Raw tag team titles on the line, right? Cesaro and Sheamus, the Bar, putting titles on the line against Braun Strowman and his mystery tag team partner. They're hyping this up really big, like who his tag team partner going to be. They haven't said who his tag team partner going to be until the night itself. So yeah, I think it's going to be Braun Strowman as tag team partner. So your new tag team champions, Braun Strowman and whoever tag team partner is. Next, we have a match for the Smackdown Live Women's title. We have the champion, Charlotte Flair, putting her title on the line against the Women's Royal Rumble match winner, Asuka. And yeah, as we all know, Asuka's undefeated and whatever, up until now, whatever. She has like, what, 300 matches won here? I think, here's what I think is going to happen, like plot twist or whatever, right? Asuka's going to win. But she's going to win by disqualification. You know, so she's still going to have her winning streak intact. But Charlotte is going to like keep the title. With that said, Carmella out of nowhere is going to cash in finally, 1, 2, 3, and get new SmackDown Live Women's Champion because she cashed in her Money in the Bank, Carmella. And once again, since I was just talking about the women's title, we have the Raw Women's title. We have the champion, Alexa Bliss, putting her title on the line against her quote-unquote former best friend, Nia Jax. I think Nia Jax is going to shine here and whatever, and yeah, she's gonna win the women's title. I also, for some odd reason, I also see Carmella having a plot twist here and cashing in here, because no one would expect that, because she's supposed to be cashing in on Charlotte or whoever the SmackDown Live Women's Champion is. But how dope would it be that she cashes in on the Raw Women's Champion? And in this case, it would be Nia Jax and whatever. Because in both cases, they both will be really tired at the end of their matches and whatever, and they'll be done. So yeah, in this one, I'm gonna say Nia Jax, but like put in like parentheses on top of that, like we probably have Carmella as the new Raw Women's Champion there. So that's the thing. Next, we have a match, a three-way match. Well, excuse me, four-way now for the United States title over on SmackDown. We have the champion, the Viper, Randy Orton, putting his title on the line against the former champion, Bobby Roode, which also is going against Jinder Mahal, and finally is going against Rusev Day, aka Rusev Day. So yeah, with that said, Randy Orton's not coming out this match, you know, unscathed. Like, he's not coming out here without the title. So I'm gonna have to go with this time. I originally had to go with Rusev when it was a three-way. I'm not Rusev, but Jinder Mahal. But now I'm going with Rusev. Whatever, they just like automatically put him in there like last minute, whatever. I believe as soon as like 2 weeks ago, whatever. So that was kind of odd. So I think they're just gonna like give him the title. I think his contract is like up soon. So that's the thing. I don't think they want him to leave because he's really over. His T-shirts are selling like hotcakes, and his calendar, because they actually have a Rusev Day calendar. So that's the thing. So yeah, I look for Rusev to win the United States title here. A girl winner and new champion, Rusev. Next, we have a match for the other secondary title over on the Monday Night Raw. We have the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz, which at this point I think he's the longest running champion. But yeah, we had The Miz. By the way, congratulations, Miz, on having his new baby girl with Maurice, whatever their first baby. I had to put that in there. You know, doubt he'll ever listen to my video, but it'll be kind of cool. But yeah, the champion Miz going against Seth Rollins, you know, the architect, and going against Finn Balor. I don't know if he'll be the demon here or not, but it would be awesome if he was, you know, see that entrance. And with all that said, I'm going to have to go in this match with Seth Rollins and whatever. He's never held the IC title before. He's the only member of the Shield not to have it. You know what I mean? Dean Ambrose had it. You know, Roman Reigns had it, you know. So he's going to be like one of those, you know, the people who had all the titles. Randy Orton's won. I don't think John Cena's won. Like, he has to have the IC title eventually, so that's the thing. So that's why I say Seth Rollins is going to win it, you know. Finn Balor probably will get it later on. So that's the thing. You're winning here, a new Intercontinental Champion, Seth Rollins. Next match we have is not even on here. It's not even on the page. And that is the match that hasn't even really got announced yet and whatever. And that is John Cena going one-on-one with The Undertaker at WrestleMania and whatever. We know what's going to happen and whatever. Unless it's like a plot twist and like Undertaker, like he accepts for next year's WrestleMania and whatnot. So that could possibly be a thing. That it's a running gag and whatever, it's a meme and whatever. But you know, you never know these things. They could actually happen and whatever. But if it does go down during this WrestleMania, he pops up out of nowhere and like beats down John Cena and whatever, the match actually does happen. One, I do believe it will wind up being the American Badass Undertaker, because you know Kid Rock's there, so they could probably use the song and whatnot. And you know, Taker will come out with a motorcycle and whatever, and this will be his last match and whatever. And yeah, you know, Undertaker is gonna win this, whatever. He's gonna go out with a bang. So look for that to happen and whatever. So your winner here, if it goes down this year, will be the American Badass, The Undertaker. So next we're gonna go into the WWE title match. We have AJ Styles putting the WWE title on the line against the winner of the Royal Rumble, Shinsuke Nakamura. And yeah, I think what's gonna happen here is, you know, Shinsuke Nakamura is gonna win the title and whatever, and AJ is gonna go to Raw and whatever, like after this, when they have their superstar shake-up, you know, their draft. Like, it's basically a draft. I don't know why they go with superstar shake-up. But yeah, your winner here and new WWE champion, Shinsuke Nakamura. This match is gonna be awesome. It's gonna steal the show, even though it's the main event. But yeah, it's gonna steal the show. And finally, we have the main event of the evening, which I believe to be the main event of the evening. We have Brock Lesnar with Paul Heyman putting his Universal title on the line against Roman Reigns. And yeah, do I really need to spell it out for y'all? You know what I mean? We all know Roman's gonna win this match. Like, unless there's like a weird plot twist and whatever, Roman's gonna win this match. And furthermore, there's rumors of Brock Lesnar going back to UFC, and right about now they kind of need like a big name like Brock Lesnar, because Conor McGregor fucked up. If you haven't heard that, look it up on YouTube, but he fucked up. So yeah, that's the thing. You're winning here, a new Universal Champion, Roman Reigns. But yeah, y'all, you know what I mean? Comment down below and tell me your predictions and whatnot. Tell me who do you think gonna win these matches. And yeah, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And until next time, y'all, peace.